right, in this morning's Fox 21's Business Insider, we team up with the Colorado Business Forum and Digest to bring you the latest and most relevant business news which impacts life here in Southern Colorado.
Been a while. So this past week now, many Southern Coloradans were enjoying the 45th U.S. Senior Open at the Broadmoor, one of professional golf's marquee events, and those like this bring a lot of positive attention and economic boost to the area. So with us right now, you know him, you love him, Dirk Hobbs, the founder and executive publisher with the Colorado Media Group. Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Thanks for being back here with us. So Dirk, let's look now closer at how sport impacts our area and what different components make up a sports economy.
You know, sports economy is absolutely fabulous for any given region. And, you know, we're not a five-diamond sports complex like Denver is, you know, with baseball, football,
Sure.
the big stadium sports. But we have one of the greatest assets here in Southern Colorado, which is, of course, our Olympic and amateur sports dynamic. We have a tremendous presence with the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee and all of their assets. So the museum, the training center, and of course 25 NGBs. So it's a huge part. That's just one section of it. So
And this is how the sports impact our economy.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So when people think sports, they think, okay, it's an event and then that's it.
Right.
But a lot goes into this in the preparation, setting up stadiums, setting up corridors and events. You've got traffic involved. Of course, air travel into here, heads and beds, as they say in the tourism business. So all of those things, and of course the merchandise and the spending in the restaurants and all of our little boutiques and things like that. Those are all great inputs and infusions into our economy because that sales tax spills over into our roadways where we get to drive on nice smooth streets and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so when a professional sporting event like the U.S. Senior Open comes to the area, what kind of economic impacts does it have on the region? Obviously, we're talking about the sales tax and the ability to take care of our roads a little bit better, but how is that calculated?
You know, it's interesting. It is the nights in the beds. It is the restaurants. It is all of the infrastructure that is used by those guests and by us as residents. So this particular tournament infused somewhere between $22 and $26 million into the economy for just a 4-day event. But everything leading up to that and everything that will follow, including the 31 and 37 U.S. Senior Open, that will have a great impact on us.
Tremendous benefit for us, and there's a
Yes.
lot more events still coming up. So what makes Southern Colorado so unique from other areas across the nation as it relates to developing a strong sports economy?
Well, one of the things, again, we have involved here is the United States Olympic and Paralympic assets.
Right.
Those are everywhere. We have 25 NGBs. We're still trying to attract others and, of course, retain those. With those come the sporting facilities, the training facilities, all those great assets that go into it. So we have a great climate. We have affordable, you know, basically affordable living. You know, we're not New York City, but we're not, you know, we're not down here either.
Right.
And we have just a very mild climate where athletes really prefer to come here and train here.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Can local businesses get into the action with our sports economy? And if so, how can they learn more or get involved?
No question about it. So that's where businesses would best be served by going to their sports commission. And we have one of those here in Southern Colorado called the Colorado Springs Sports Corporation. And they can get involved with sponsorships and marketing and basically just attending these events with their staff and their teams. And
there we go.
Hey, get out there and celebrate.
Still a lot of good stuff on the way, a lot of money to be made for us locally. Yeah, so where can we go, Dirk, to read more about this and other topics impacting local business?
Yeah, we got great articles in SoCoDigest.com.